You have entered the Chronics Rabbit Hole at Louisiana. Thank you so much for your YouTube membership request.
Yes.
Yes.
You're very correct there. Even going out of there, or I will for you. And this is Florence and the Machine. And we did not bring tissues, but we're very excited about this one because this is actually from her first album that was released 15 years ago, celebrating lungs. And the song that we're doing today is
Drumming song.
We love you guys. Louisiana Chronicans, Happy New Year's, and we're very excited for this because you brought this to us, and though it is celebrating the first album, it looks like it's something from the BBC and like a big event, so it's going to be live, and we're going to get to see an awesome performance with it as well. So we know to end this first reaction on this at the 5:50 mark. So we're about ready to go, and here it is. Drumming song.
Drumming song.
Good, everyone. Nice.
Our charismatic conductor and lead arranger, Jules Buckley, who takes such joy in experimentation, leading his own orchestra alongside a beautifully varied cohort of musicians. Jules says he hopes tonight's prom will inspire more young artists to follow their true path and to be as bold and honest as Florence has been. We cannot wait to see and feel what tonight brings.
You hear that quiet and it's beautiful.
Timpani.
We're marching. Here we go. Oh! Look at that. Wow, these drums are incredible.
There's a drumming noise inside my head that starts when you're around. I swear that you should hear it, it makes such an almighty sound. There's a drumming noise inside my head that throws me to the ground. I swear that you should hear it, it makes such an almighty sound. Louder than sirens, louder than bells, sweeter than heaven and harder than hell. I ran to the tower. There's a church bells chime. I hope that they would clear my mind. They left a ringing in my ear.
Oh, her voice is incredible.
Loud and clear, louder than sirens, louder than bells, sweeter than heaven and harder than hell. Louder than sirens, louder than bells, sweeter than heaven and harder than hell. Louder than sirens, louder than bells, sweeter than heaven and harder than hell.
Oh. Oh. This is so good.
And I stray. I pray that the world
fire.
There's a drumming noise inside my head that starts when you're around. I swear that you should hear it. It makes such an almighty sound. Louder than sirens, louder than bells, sweeter than heaven and harder than hell. Louder than sirens, louder than bells, sweeter than heaven and harder than hell.
God's trust.
As I move, run, flee towards your body, I can hear the kisses beat. It fills my head up and it's louder and louder. Fills my head up and it's louder and louder.
Got the heartbeat going too, right? Wow. Yeah. Yeah, let's hear the cheer from that. And because we want you to come next time, we know Louisiana has her back, and we're going to be going through this mighty, mighty concert that she is doing here. And I wonder if this is like song for song how the album goes.
I wonder.
Which I don't know, but there is so much to say about this one. And again, the album is Lungs, and you can see the lungs and all that
Yeah, the two
merchandise there, and how the choir comes out with that. But what were you thinking through this song?
Well, man.
I could say a lot if you want me to start.
Yeah, you start, because I'm just...
There's so many things I want to say at first, because for me, the drumming is obviously, it's called the drumming song, and that's what was standing out for me too. And she's talking about how it's like the beat in her head and heart. And I think it was like a perfect blend of different types of drumming that all got amalgamated into this
Yes.
incredible beats and moments there, that just the beat itself was good enough where that was almost a tribalistic, dance style to it, but then there was a Western flair to it where it just had the normal Indies rock type of normal traditional Florence and the
Yes.
Machine. So that part was standing out a lot for me. But her herself, there's something so simple and simplistic about her approach, but it's so grandiose in its execution.
It's grandiose and effortless at the same time.
That's what I mean. Simple and grandiose,
Absolutely.
like real together. You know what I mean?
Absolutely. And like when we're going, like when Florence came out on stage, she was perfectly like hidden by all the other singers of the choir
Yeah.
that were coming out. So she was the last one who came out in that bright red dress, taking all
Standing.
the attention in a
Yeah.
blood red dress, I
You
should
got that
say.
right. Almost like
And-
the heart amongst the lung or something. Who
Yeah,
knows?
exactly. Because when your heart is held between your lungs, it's covered, it's hugged by them.
So there she goes.
So there
Probably
she
what
is.
it was
She's
then.
the heart
Yeah.
between the two lungs for this album. And it's what was so crazy about this is like when the drumming started, and I was like, okay, this is great. But then also knowing all of what all her songs are about, and the things she's experienced, and everything that is what
Yeah,
she
it's her life and soul.
her
in this
life and
music.
soul, and what she's putting into this music. And this is from the first album.
Yeah. Oh my God. Right.
So, like, we have listened to so much of her music, so we kind of know Florence now a bit more coming into her first song on her first album.
I agree. Yeah.
And now her first song on her first album, she's talking about that drumming that muffles your ears when you're going through pain, anxiety, anger, and all these emotions that
Maybe
become
sometimes
blinding.
good emotions too.
And
though.
even good
when
emotions.
you meet someone good in that beat of your
Yeah.
heart, because there was the heartbeat too, if you noticed.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And with your good emotions like love
Yeah.
and everything else, but all the emotions that you go through in life, when they become so extreme and so passionate, you just hear your beating of your heart in your ears.
Very true.
That's just all you hear. That's that constant drum beat in your mind when you get to such extreme passion, regardless of positive or negative
Yeah.
emotions.
Of course.
So like it's such a amazing song coming into it now, knowing so much more of Florence and coming to this first song where this would have been her like spreading her wings, opening up for the first time of her first album to be
Sure,
like,
it was her opening up. She's coming right in to like tell you
yeah,
this is gonna be penetrating, and it comes right from here, the soul,
it sure does. So
and you could feel it on this one, right?
you really could. And like the way that it started with, again, the drumming song, starting with all those drums that you mentioned all coming together and the horns, it just
Oh my God.
amazing. So I think this is
Great conductor. I love how
great
it's got to show the
conductor.
conductor too, and like I said, you're at the right channel if you want to see this in its entirety, because we're going song for song with these reactions and getting to see this incredible conductor with the symphony and the incredible choir as well
Yeah.
too, right? And with her songs too, I don't think I've heard this one, but it feels like I can sing the songs, or at least be a background singer for Florence while doing it. And
You
that's
want
the
to
best
sing
part
along
about it.
every single time she's.
Yeah, but it feels like you almost know it too, because it's such a soul type of a song,
Mhm.
you know, like, and it really is what makes you breathe. It's this type of music is really what I live for as well, and it's definitely
Absolutely.
the music that makes me very calm too. So I'm always happy when we come back to Florence and the Machine, and I hope you all had a good time too. And if you do want to see more and you have not done this yet, hit the subscribe button and notification bell so you don't miss the next one coming down the rabbit hole, because we are now exiting out of the rabbit hole.
Thank you so much, Louisanna, for bringing Florence and the Machine back down the rabbit hole. It has been amazing going through all of her songs with you, because I hadn't really heard Florence until now. So you've introduced me to another one of my favorite singers and have all this music to now enjoy and heal and go through. So like this has been such a treat. So thank you so much, Louisanna. Peace and love, Chronicans, and everyone else who is new to the channel. I hope you have a great time. God bless. Bye for now.
Thanks, honey.
I'm sorry. I took your line. Whose line is it anyway?
Not mine today.
You made it to the end of the video. I want to say a special thanks to all of our members who've been supporting us for all of these years. And if you would like to get in a special request or support us, you can with our YouTube, Patreon, or Buy Me a Coffee memberships. Like to support the artist you just heard? Go up here.
Be like Slappy.